everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mademoiselle Lena, and you can find me online at www.conjureknits.com. Today we are here to do the weekly reading for January the 10th through the 16th, and this time I have decided to do a geomancy reading. But before we get started, I would like to say thank you for viewing my video, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and click on the little bell so that you'll be notified of when I go live or upload new videos. I do try to stay pretty busy here on my channel. On Sundays, we have Conjure Crew with myself, Mambo Tanya, and the Black Bonnet Witch. On Mondays, I upload the weekly forecast. On Tuesdays, I have Tarot Tuesday, which is free mini readings. I go live, you ask your questions, I answer your questions. On Wednesday, we have the virtual book club, which we are currently reading the Sword of Truth series, and it has been so much fun following Richard and Kaylin on their adventures. Let me see. I do all 12 zodiac signs for the monthly tarot scopes. There's something else. I can't remember. But anyway, I feel like I have rambled on long enough. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is a general reading for everyone. So, I put general up here, and this is, like I said, for the week of January the 10th through the 16th. All right. So, all right, Spirit, what do we need to know for the week of January 10th through the 16th? January 10th through January 16th. All right. I'm going to go ahead and fill out this first, and then we'll go back over it, and I'll explain everything to you. Okay. All right, very good. That's all the rolling we need to do. Now, let's see, we got... Okay. Okay. So, let me see if I can fit these in these little things here. When I do the private readings for people, I usually do it on my iPad so I can blow it up and it's a lot easier to write. Okay, in the house of the South, we have Puella. Now, Puella, it's not going to look that great, but Puella is harmony and happiness. Sometimes it can be a little fickle, but overall, it's really good. It's a great way to start off the week. And like I said, this house represents you, so harmony, happiness, and starting off the week on a good note here. So that is really, really great. And then we move on over to our second house, which is our house about our money, any property that moves. Um, well, we'll just say your personal money. This is about your personal money. Now, you have populace in this. This is kind of saying that it's like you got a flow of money coming in and out, but it really has no focus. It's just kind of all over the place. So really, really watch your money here. Populace is also saying that there's a lot of people. So there may be a lot of people involved. A lot of people may be asking you for money. You may be spending too much money, giving your money to a lot of different people this week. But it's like this flow. There's no focus. So really try to get a hold on your money this week. Let me write that down, populace. So we really need to take control of our money this week. Watch our spending. Don't be just, dishing it out as soon as it comes in, because that's not going to be good. And then over here in this house, which is about our immediate surroundings, we have conjunctio. Now, conjunctio is about interactions. So that may be going back to what this says over here. This is also the house of your siblings, brothers, sisters, your neighbors, like I was saying, immediate surroundings. So this could also be about education up to high school. So if there's anyone younger watching, it's really telling you need to buckle down in school. Interact. Okay. So there's a lot of interaction here with your immediate surroundings, conjunctio. I'm not going to be able to write the whole word out here. Okay. And then here, this house is, well, it can be about your father, all right? But it's like your actual house, the building that you live in, the city that you live in. It's could be well, it's definitely family, childhood, home, family, security. It could be ancient places and things. So maybe an older person, an older father figure, maybe. But what you've got here is the dragon's head. This is beginnings, new possibilities. So, and that is, like I said, within your house, your family, there's new possibilities. That could be a birth. If someone older, say an older man, maybe your father was sick, he's got new beginnings. He's got a do-over almost. He will be getting better. Things like that. Okay, so let's keep moving. So that was dragon's head. I'm just going to put DH. All right, so in our next house is, it's basically the house of fertility, okay, and the house of pleasure. And here we got Letitia. Now, Letitia is about joy. It's also about balance, having a happiness of every kind. It's space, growth, expansive. Like I said, it could be pregnancy. So if a pregnancy, if you're wanting to get pregnant, if you've been trying to get pregnant, you do have joy here in this house with Leticia. Yeah, there's a real happiness going on here, Leticia. Okay. And then next, over in the house of people, pets, illness, you've got Major Fortuna. This is really good. This is an inner strength. It's great fortune. It is a difficult path, but it unfolds naturally. So, like I was saying back over here, if someone is sick, it will be, a struggle, but it's a difficult path. Like I was saying, it's a difficult path, but it unfolds naturally. So if you're sick, go to the doctor, take your medication the way that you're supposed to, do the things you need to do naturally, and it will get better. I really feel like things will get better here because it's showing, Major Fortuna in the house of sickness. This is also it shows balance. This is also the sign of Leo here. Okay. All right. And so over here in house number 7, that's our house of partners. I usually refer to this house as the house of romance. Okay, and you do have a lot of harmony and happiness here too. You've got Puella again, which we had over here. So you started off the week with happiness and harmony. Everything's great. And then so over here, you've also got that in your romance house. Puella. So you got a lot of happiness here in your romance house. Now, I do want to point out that since this is the same figure that's in the house of the South, this very much Spirit could be telling you that as far as romance goes, you need to date yourself. And what I mean by that is love yourself first. Always love yourself first, because that's where you're going to find your true happiness and harmony. All right? Okay. And then our next house is about death. It could be about ghosts. It could be about magic that you do. And it's also cycles, or what I like to call chapters, because I feel like our life is a book, and we have many different chapters in our book, okay? And all chapters have a beginning, and all chapters have an end. And then we start the next chapter, and it continues the story, but not necessarily the same chapter. Okay, and in this house, you have Carcer. And Carcer is about feeling imprisoned. It's a block. It's delays. So it's almost like you're stuck. Yeah, I'm really feeling like there's a lot of people who are feeling stuck. Either that, or they're living in a past chapter. They need to close that chapter and open the next chapter so that they can continue their life story. So if you are feeling stuck, well, you've got happiness and harmony here. You've got a lot of good things going on so far. You kind of just need to, for lack of a better term, put on your big girl panties and go kick ass. Take charge. Dig yourself up out of this rut, no matter what it takes. You've got to get unstuck. You've got to keep moving forward. Okay, so here's Carcer. All right, in this house, which is the house of, mainly spirituality, this could also be about taking a journey, say like over 200 to 300 miles. Longer than that, maybe flying, or voyages over the sea like a cruise, which I honestly, and this is my personal opinion, take it with a grain of salt, take it how you want. I don't think you should be going on a cruise or flying on an airplane right now because COVID, there is a resurgence, and it ain't good. Okay? This new Omicron is very contagious. So please be careful. Now, they are showing happiness and harmony again. Here you got this house, this figure here, this is the third time so far that it has shown up in this week's reading. All I can do is just take a deep breath and just breathe in and release. Because some of you are going to do it. And you're going to have fun. But just know there may be consequences, okay? It shows that it's fun. You're tired of being trapped. You're tired of being blocked. You want to get out. You want to have fun. I understand that. This is also the house of religious matters. So if you are planning on, being more serious about your religion, really studying, getting more involved, this is going to bring you a lot of happiness, okay? All right, so next house is our house of career. It could also be a house about your mother. This is a general reading. There is no there's no focus here to a specific question. So this is a general reading for the week. So it could be about your career. It could be about your mother. And here we have Tristitia, which is sorrow. So some of you may be out of work. I'm really feeling like that. I don't know why I keep getting sickness and COVID this week. But anyway, I'm not saying you're going to get it. Don't get me wrong. But some of you may have to, since this is Tristitia, which is about sorrow and a downward movement, lowered spirits, your vitality is down. It's kind of like almost like you're being drained, okay? And so with that being said, in the house of career, some of you may have to take some time off of work or lose hours. It's not saying that you're losing the job. It's just that the hours might be cut down, or you may have to take some time off work. Yeah, it's like your career is being limited right now. So that means too that those of you who are looking for work, your options may be limited as well, if you want to look at it in that aspect. But don't let that stop you. If you are looking for a job, go to Indeed.com. I just heard from a client last night that they're running a special for $89. They will write a resume for you. Okay, so it'll be a professional resume. They know what the people on Indeed are looking for in a resume, so that might be an option. So you might want to take this time to get your resume updated. Even if you do it on your own, that's cool. That's your choice. Make sure you get your resume updated. Do some research on the companies that if you are doing it yourself, do research on the companies that you are wanting to apply to. That way that it reflects in your resume that you are interested in what they are doing at that particular company. But keep trying. Don't give up. Just because, it's limited doesn't mean that it's non-existent. So keep trying. All right, here in the house of friends, this is friends, support. It's your hopes and wishes, unspoken questions. So like if you come to me on Tuesday and say, How does so-and-so feel about me? What's your real question? Okay. Think about what's your real question. What are you not saying? All right. And once again, we have Puella here. Lots of happiness and harmony. So whatever your wish is, or your unspoken question is, it's pretty much a yes. Okay? Because Puella is traditionally favorable. But it does look like too, with this being the house of friends, and then you've got it over here in this house, that you might end up taking a trip or going somewhere with friends. All right. And then over here in house number 12, this is the house of debt. Our restrictions, these are secrets. This could be unknown enemies as well. It could be if you're worried about somebody throwing magic at you, this is the house that you would look at. And in this house, we have Albus. Now, Albus is about peace. It's about wisdom. It's about purity. Also, this is the house of people. So, Albus sometimes can need help. And with Albus being in this house, it could symbolize that at this moment you could, be weak or need help from others, and that help is going to be there. Okay, so that's very good. Now, we have all 12 houses here, and I know I didn't finish writing, and that's cool. That's whatever. It's my video, right? But down here in our first witness, now this is represents the past, and the first witness is Amicio, which is loss. So it's like maybe last week, because we're doing it, by the week. So maybe last week you had a lot of loss going on, a lot of sudden change, things like that. So, but that is in the past. Now, as far as the future, at the time of this casting, right now, it looks like there are a lot of blocks, a lot of obstacles coming up for us. All right, so we need to figure out, we've got this here. I'm going to put a star this time. And we've also got it up here in our cycles. All right, so we know that we don't want to be blocked going forward. So what is it that's keeping us stuck where we are right now? Whatever it is that's keeping us stuck, we need to break free of that so that we can turn the page, go to the next chapter in our life. Okay, because if you don't, you're going to continue to be stuck. I'm just saying that it's right here. I'm not, y'all saw me do it. Anyway, overall, for the week, you do have Fortuna Major. This is about inner strength, great fortune. Like I said earlier, where did I have it at? Up here, right here. It can be difficult, but just keep moving forward and it'll unfold naturally, and it leads to, like I said, great success. And what with the inner strength, you can build that inner strength, and it may take inner strength actually to break the cycle here so that you can move on. But overall, I mean, you've got Puella in here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So, I mean, you've got a lot of happiness and harmony this week. There is some work you need to do, especially here, breaking that habit or that want, clinging to something from the past. You need to let it go. And this sorrow is already in the past, so that's good. I mean, overall, things look really good. Like I said, it's going to take some work. It's not going to just be dropped into your lap, but you'll get through it. You do what you're supposed to do, and keep moving forward. You're going to get through it. And overall, you know, you build that inner strength, and there's great fortune. Now, fortune doesn't always mean that dollar bill. It could be great fortune in your health has gotten better. Your family is safe. You know, you have enough food to eat. You find that job because you did redo your resume. You did do your research. There's a lot going on here. All right, guys, I do want to say that I am not now offering geomancy readings for private readings. I will drop a link in the description box below if you want to check that out. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and that it made sense to you. I know it's a lot because it goes over all the different aspects of your life. But I hope that you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you did, please feel free to share this video with others so that hopefully it can help them as well. Alright guys, if you would like a more personal and private reading, you can go over to my website at www.conjureknits.com. Click at the link on the top of the page that says book a reading, or if you would like a geomancy reading, just click in the top right corner on the button that says shop now and it will pop up. But like I said, I will put a direct link in the description box below. Alright guys, I will see you soon. Love you bunches. Shalom.